Hey, what's up, you guys? Max here, and welcome to this week's Spotlight. And first things first, you guys, I hope you had an awesome 4th of July. I sure did. It's always good to hang out with your family, shoot off fireworks, and eat some barbecue and all that good stuff. So let's get it started. Today we're going to be going over Pepe the Crab Cannoneer. And this is one of my favorite muskets, actually. He actually counters a lot of people. He's pretty much like Nausicaa, but just, not as cheap. That's how I like to describe him pretty much. But yeah, I'm going to show you the build that me and the team came up with, and hopefully you guys like it and gain some knowledge out of it. So first things first, he gets rain of mortar shells, and what rain of mortar shells is, he can drop bombs on a 4 square radius. As you can look at the bottom right corner of the picture, you can actually see that 4 square radius. It's a giant red box with little red boxes in it, so it's really nice. And this is good for two things. First, since it's AoE, which is area of effect, it can hit multiple people. So by dropping that, you're just hitting multiple people and you're making them all weaker. Another thing it's good for is zoning. And what zoning means is that you can keep your enemies at bay or just like away from you, because who's going to want to step on bombs, or they're going to have to go the long way around so they don't step on the bombs. So it's giving you more time to set up to whatever you want to do. So it's really good. Now you're going to see 262 and you're going to see a purple icon. What that purple icon is spell power. And what spell power is, it pretty much increases the effectiveness of any companion spell. Now, can you increase this? I believe not. But it might scale off of will, but I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure base power is, or spell power cannot be increased. It's only depending on the companion, in other words. So yeah, that's the main thing from that. So it does that base 262 damage, which is pretty nice, and then it deals 221. So by adding that, it does about 400 something. I suck at math, so excuse me. But it can also critical. You can do epics, supers, and megas, and all that good stuff. And I don't remember exactly, but I'm gonna actually put that in the description once I find out what it does with epics and criticals and all that good stuff. So that's done with rain shells. Now let's move on to super strike. Super strike is the strongest hit. It's pretty much a super hit, and it does 311 base damage, guaranteed critical, of course. And with 311, he shoots you 3 times with 311, so it does really good damage. So take that into consideration, because this is usually used just to like bring down someone. Now this is what I gave him. First off, I gave him level 1 Overwatch because level 2 and level 3 Overwatch was nerfed really hard in this update when pets and all that came out. So now if you just give him level 1, it should be better actually. Now I gave him level 3 quick draw, and this is because I want him to counter many muskets like Nausicaa, Xena, any musket you can think of. The only flaw, I guess, is if there is a Nausicaa on the other team, she might go after Pepe, but since Pepe is really tanky and we can give him some armor, he can actually live longer. So I mean, it's a 50-50. It's whatever you think about it that really makes a difference usually. So now let's go to his not his skill orders, but his talents, in other words, and I'll show you what I gave him. So I maxed out agility because he is a musket, as you can see with the orange background. So by leveling up agility, his weapon power increases by 1%. As you can see, agility bonus plus 48. So it's really nice. Next thing I gave him was rough, and that's pretty much just increases damage as well. And tough is to make him more tanky, so he can be a little bit more sustainable while he's in battle, of course. And I gave him accurate 4 just so he can hit everything, because you can be a musket, yeah, he can hit usually everything, or you can still have, like, since I'm a privateer, people are like, why don't you just zeal or something? You can zeal and he can still miss. It's like accuracy on here is really weird. Like, he can hit and he can miss, and just by giving him accuracy, I think he'll just hit more pretty much. So here's the outcome. He doesn't go off his strength, he does go off agility. So 93 agility. Will, I mean, I wish his will his bombs would be based off as well, but they aren't, so it's a good base build though. 55. 144 amazing accuracy, 82 dodge, meh. 63 armor is really good, and 46 resistance is a little better, I guess. So very tanky, can live long. So now let's get it started. I'll show you what he does in battle, and this is just to like demonstrate. I really like playing high level people. The video takes a little bit longer, and I really just want to explain the build and show you guys how everything works with him. So let's move this back, and I'm going to show you his bombs. I'll drop them right here, and you'll see the 4 square radius. And down they go, and they should die. 316. So there you go. Like I said, they do crit, but if like let's say the enemies survived, the bombs actually wouldn't be there. So very that's one thing you got to keep in mind. So if you do finish off an enemy with that does happen. So it's really cool. And that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you the base damage of the bombs, and that's pretty much it, because his like I said, you can add up his super strike, I'm sorry, and it does quite a lot of damage, and it's just used to take people down. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any recommendations of the next companion we should do, just message me on Central, or you can comment down below. This has been Max with Team Envy, and thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.